hey, I'm scratching my head, not because it itches, just because it's kind of a nervous tick. I'm like, I can always just, grab this bundle of stuff, whatever. When you have 30 seconds to audition for a band, oh, well, that's what I typed in. When a band only gives you 30 seconds to audition. And we're obviously going to click on this 30-second video. But I would not be keeping it real if I didn't talk about what I felt was real. And I would say, so you don't know this if you weren't here for the previous video? They're numbered. I don't know if anyone uses the numbers. I think only I use them to keep track of stuff. But anyways, the point is that, a video ago, man, I was in a funk. I was in like a bad funk, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't like mad, but I was frustrated, overwhelmed. And I think it's, when you are working, okay, if you're not working hard, you gotta fucking go to work. Just let's be real. You gotta put some work in. But if you're working hard and you're frustrated, then you work a little harder and it's not working out. Now it's kind of counterintuitive, which is stop everything you're doing. Like maybe for 30 minutes or an hour. In this case of me, it's probably for the entire evening. Just do something different. Do something completely different. Don't try to do a better job on what you're doing. Just fucking give up. Just tap out. And I'm already way happier in the last, 45 minutes than I was for the last 4 or 5 hours. Just because, not because I did a better job earlier. I'm still disappointed with what I did before this. But I'm no longer like focused on that. And I'm able to actually have some fun and enjoy shit. I have no fucking clue if that applies to you at all. But for me, it's a thing. It's a thing. Anyways, Ichika Nito, which I didn't know this was Ichika. When a band gives you 30 seconds to perform, I thought it was going to be like a audition. I thought it was going to be like a comedy video or something, which maybe it will be comedy. But it's fucking, this dude he's a fucking killer. So I think it still might be comedy because he can do a lot of stuff. So what he chooses to do with the 30-second audition will probably be pretty, funny to me. Anyways, let's do it. Let's go. Let's see what's going on. Plus that Strat. Oh, it's got a dirty sound on that guitar. I'm not used to having dirty sound. He has like a really clean, lush sound. All right, let's hear this. That is a fucking beautiful Strat. I assume it's a Strat. But is that like a wine red pick guard on like white or on off-white or cream or something? All right, dude. Take me away. You got 30 seconds. Take me away. Oh, hold on. Before he keeps playing, I would say also something different is he's got almost that slap back delay, which is it's super common. It's just not common for me watching him play. All right, let me try to shut the fuck up and let him play more. Okay, the funny part is that's amazing, but it also might make sure you don't get the gig. Because if you're that crazy in 30 seconds, they would be like, well, no, I don't know. Hey, bro, I've been having the vitamins. It's almost like if you were a big car company and Elon Musk came in and you're like, Elon, what do you want to do? And he's like, I want to stop everything that we're doing and build brand new cars and make them all electric and make them faster than fucking Lamborghinis and Porsches and make them all on batteries that don't exist yet. And then while we're doing that, by the way, while we're doing that, I know this doesn't have to do with the cars, but you know, since you're hiring me as a car guy, I also want to like take spaceships and send them off to the fucking moon and bring them back. That's kind of what I want to do. Is that okay? And people be like, you'd think they'd be impressed, but they'd be like, no, it's not okay. So, I love it. I think that's fucking killer. It's only 30 seconds. Can we watch it again? Of course we can. Of course. Who's the boss? No, go back. Okay, so we have these fast triplet runs, which are almost like playing classical, but he's playing hybrid. So he's using his thumb and his index finger together and then using these two digits. So he's doing these fast triplets with his pick and his middle finger and his ring finger. Super dope. And keeping it very twangish because of where he's plucking the strings. Where you move the string changes how the string sounds. So he's plucking from underneath to give like a twangy thing. Oh, and he's also doing a bass trick, which I guess I say bass tricks. I found it out on bass, but you can use it on anything. He's doing open string hammer-ons to another note. So he's only using 2 fingers for a triplet because one of the notes is an open string, and then he hammers onto the open string and hits another note. That's another set of the triplets. So he's got hybrid picking. He's got the hammer-ons going on. And the fucking tapping. It's just delicious. I'll tell you, the part that I understand the least is where he was doing tapping on multiple strings. I mean, I understand he's tapping on multiple strings, but like, I don't mind not being able to do something as long as I understand exactly what it is that I'm not doing. I don't exactly understand what he's doing when he's tapping across his multiple strings. He's moving so fucking quick. That silence is a real silence, by the way. That's real. That's a real silence. And when someone plays some shit like that and they're auditioning, silence. Everyone knows the motherfucker is amazing. But it's silence because you're like, you're trying to figure out like, it throws your entire identity into question. Because until you meet a motherfucker like that, you're always thinking, hey, we want to be the best we can be. We want to do the best job. We want to play the best music. We want to fucking kill everything. That's what we do. And then that motherfucker plays, and then all of a sudden you're like, well, obviously, he's one of the best. And you're like, he's so far above. What? Okay, so like, what are we doing again then? So like, he's doing that. What are we doing? Like, if you're the singer or the bass player, like, well, okay. He's gonna do that, and then And you say like cliche things like, okay, he's gonna do that, or we're gonna back him up. The fuck does that mean? Because he didn't need anyone to back him up. He just murdered it. You're like, well, I don't. All of a sudden you realize like your whole model of things doesn't work. Right? Like, it's good for a lead singer to have presence. To have like a vibe. And, you know, it's what lead singers do. They go out and they're in front, and they're front and center. They're singing to the crowd, and people in the crowd are like, oh my God, I love you, blah, 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 blah. And you gotta have that. Well, you don't have to, but you kinda have to. Like, you kind of need, it's kind of one of them things. But then you get like one of those, I'm gonna go way back so I don't like pick on anyone in particular. We're gonna go way back. Let's go to Michael Jackson. If Michael Jackson auditioned as your singer, and then he started fucking dancing, you would be like, okay, if he's gonna sing like that and he's gonna dance like that, it makes everything real different. So my cynical view of this is, I love it as a guitar player. I give it, of course, a 10 out of fucking 10. It is perfect. Perfect execution. It's perfect. But I actually think he's one of these guys, I get, you know, it's just a video, but that like, if you were friends with him and he was auditioning for bands, he would come back to you being like, I didn't get it. They picked someone else. And it's like, it's because like you're too good. Like, you should never like not be good, but you're too you're too good. You know what I mean? It's those okay, we're going off the rails. So obviously this reaction is gonna be over quickly because we're going way off the rails. Okay, but you guys know those groups of friends, 3, 4, 5 people, and they go out in public and they hang out and they're buddies, girls, guys, whatever. I mean, normally it's basically all the same sex, like 5 girls or 5 guys. And one of them is more attractive than the others. That's really common, right? Like, well, it's universal because when you have 3 or 4 people, there's always one person that is the most attractive in a group. But then occasionally you have a group of people where one of them is a model and the other people are like average-ish. And it's like, this is not fair. Like, I don't know what's going on here, but like you guys are all hanging out together, but this one person is like a supermodel and getting all of the attention. It could be a guy, it could be a girl. And it's like not even, it's not even, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like it's not this. It's like a spike of attractiveness. And everyone's just like, what's going on there? He's that on guitar. He's like, if everyone else is not supremely gifted, he's just going to be front and center as the most badass fucking thing you've ever seen. Which is, it's difficult. That's why they hire backing bands, by the way. You know, like if I say like, oh, on, who played bass on Michael Jackson's Thriller, you don't know. And you don't care. But you have to remember how that was when it happened. The bass player that played on that album had to be aware that, oh, this guy is so on fire that no matter what I do on this recording, no one's ever going to care. I can put on a resume, but no one's going to care. And when it comes to a band members understand that there's a hierarchy of attention. There's always a hierarchy of attention. But they don't want to know that on every single track, one person's going to shine, one person's going to have all the spotlight, and no one's going to care about anyone else for the rest of like the performance. That's difficult because everyone works hard. So, okay. Let's close with this. Ichika is a very beautiful, 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 beautiful person in a land of deformed people. And if you're in a band full of deformed people, I'm putting myself in there. You know what, dude? Actually, at this point in my life, I'm probably okay. But you catch me when I'm like 23. No, I can't hear from the crowd how amazing you are every night. Every night, no matter what I do, every single night, people are walking to me and they're smiling. I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? And they walk past me to Ichika and they go, dude, you're fucking the best. You're the fucking best. And we all have to turn and watch the circle form. Ichika, you're the fucking best. And he's like, thank you. It's not that much. No, you're really just amazing. You're the best thing ever. And then all the other band members are going unrecognized right around him, being like, yeah, he's pretty fucking good. He was good yesterday and the day before and last week. Every night he's good. Every night he's really great. We're a band, supposedly. This guy. It's fucking Ichika. How did I do? 17 minutes on a 30-second video. Nailed it.